Welcome to my channel, the Obsidian Swan. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing a pick-a-card reading. The topic is, what messages do you need to know right now? So whatever messages come out from Spirit. Just remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I have two piles here. Pile 1, Little Red Riding Hood, and pile 2, Artemis of the Forest. You can pick whatever pile you're drawn to. Maybe you're drawn to one or the other, or maybe you're drawn to both. I will give you a moment to choose your pile, but if you do need more time, then go ahead and pause the video. Again, if you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1, Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. So when I look at this card, I feel power. I see power. And if you really look closely at this card, you see, if you think of the story of Little Red Riding Hood had to be wary or careful of the wolf. The wolf was a predator, Little Red Riding Hood was prey. And in this card, we're not seeing her as prey. We're seeing her as powerful, as someone who has turned fear into power, into protection, because this wolf in the background is not hunting her. It looks more so like it's protecting her. So Little Red Riding Hood isn't hiding from the wolf, she's integrated it. So if you pick this pile, you have a new identity coming. You are refusing to repeat old patterns, and you're reclaiming your power. So let's go ahead and look at the other cards that I pulled. I'm just going to put this right here. So we have business partnership. We have obstacles and gossip. We have imbalance, broken promises. We have obstacle to success, calling from within. We have new business opportunities, money coming in. We have movement, travel. We have happiness in partnership. And we have a gift, good improvements. So this top row here, I feel like this is the past. This is what you're stepping out of. And for some of you with the business partnership, maybe you had put your trust in people that you shouldn't have. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a business partnership. It could be, people at work, or even romantic or friendships, a romantic partnership or friendships, I should say. Maybe you've had to deal with a lot of obstacles and gossip and imbalances, people who didn't know how to keep their promises, I'm getting people who expected you to keep your end of the bargain but never held up their end of the bargain. And you've had to overcome all of these obstacles, but you never let go of that vision of success. You never let go of that calling from within, that you can overcome what has happened to you. So I'm going to actually move these up a little bit so you can see them, because they're not really in frame here. So yeah, I see you having been a victim to a lot of injustices in the past, but you're moving out of it. You've decided that you're no longer going to identify with those things. You're not going to allow what has happened in the past dictate your future or even your present. And because of that, you are stepping into a new timeline. And in this new timeline, you're going to have a stronger intuition, more wisdom. You're going to not waste your time with the people, places, or things that are going to bring you down, that don't have your best interest at heart, that aren't aligned with the vision that you have for yourself. So you're coming into your power, pile one. And with the cards on the bottom, like I said, this is what you're coming into. Money coming in, new business opportunities, movement, travel. Some of you may be moving, some of you may be traveling, some of you may be moving to a new area, some of you may be moving your body more. Some of you are going to be feeling more alive in your body. You're going to be having a more healthy circulation. Some of you are going to be supporting your lymph system. Some of you are going to be getting lymphatic massages. You're going to be doing things that are going to make your body feel better. And traveling too, I'm getting that's just going to wake your spirit up, make you feel more alive. And then we have happiness and a partnership. So you're going to be making new relationships that are going to bring happiness and fulfillment. And you're going to be releasing those past partnerships that were not good for your soul and were not aligned with where you are going. So you're going to be releasing those. And then we have a gift and good improvements. So your life is going to be improving. You're going to be receiving gifts from the universe. Your dreams are going to start coming to fruition. So this is a very, very good message for you, pile one. So last but not least, because these are quick messages, I pulled a self-care card here. So we have aromatherapy. So some of you may be into aromatherapy. I'm also getting that your sense of smell is going to improve. You're going to start noticing more beautiful scents in your life. Some of you are going to be getting a new perfume, one that feels really good with where you're going. Like I'm getting that some of you are going to be smelling really good. I'm getting that your scent is going to change even your home. I feel like your home is going to start smelling fresher. Some of you may be bringing fresh flowers into your home. I'm also getting, for some of you, if you enjoy aromatherapy, something that I like to do with my empty aromatherapy bottles is whenever I'm feeling like I need to ground myself, I have like a bunch of empty aromatherapy bottles that they don't even have to be empty, but I'll just open it up and just inhale a scent that I like. So if that's something that resonates with you, you can do something like that. It kind of helps me to take breaths as well, being able to inhale a scent like that. So that is all that I am getting for you, pile one. I hope that these messages resonated. I hope that you enjoyed these messages. If you did, if you like me as a reader, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. It lets you know when I post new readings like this. And if you did like this video, please feel free to give it a like, leave me a comment, let me know how this video resonated with you if you feel so called to do so. If you do like the decks that I use, I will link them in the description box. I am an affiliate for a bookshop that supports local bookstores, and I link all my cards as well as self-care, spiritual, and books that I like as well. So my cards and different books as well. So if you're interested in seeing some of the books I recommend and some of the things that I like and the decks that I like, you would be supporting local bookstores as well as my channel. So I will link that affiliate link in the description box. And that is all I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading, and we're going to go ahead and go to pile two. Hello, pile two. If Artemis of the Forest was the card that you were drawn to, this reading is for you. Before we begin, I'm just going to clear the energy from the previous pile. Okay, pile two, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So we have Artemis of the Forest. You are now independent and free. So what I get from this card is you guys are going to be setting more boundaries. You are going to be protecting your peace. Protecting your peace without apology is what I'm getting. You're going to start moving through the world on your own terms. So you're going to start embracing your unique self. You're going to, I'm almost getting someone that's stripping down back to the core of who they are. So you're releasing and removing all of the noise and letting go of all the masks that you've had to carry throughout your life. And you're going down to your most natural form. And that doesn't necessarily mean, physically you're going down to basics. That's not necessarily what I mean here. What I mean is you're going to be able to build your new, unique self by releasing all of the noise that has told you how you should be and what you should be. And so you're releasing all that. You're stripping it all down so you can rebuild to who you are authentically. You're rebuilding and you're finding out the things that you like. Because once you get rid of that noise, then the things that you love, the things that you're interested in are going to start to pop through again. And you're going to be able to recognize better the things that you're into and not the things. I'm getting also someone who used to go with the flow. Maybe you didn't want to speak up and say, oh, I actually enjoy doing this. You just kind of went along with what other people were doing. And you're no longer going to be doing that. You're going to be doing the things that you enjoy. And even if it means that, you have to do them alone, you're going to be enjoying your own company. You're breaking away. I'm seeing someone break away from dependency and becoming more independent. So some of you are going to be walking into independence. And you're going to refuse to let people guilt you into things that you don't want to do. You're going to refuse to let people talk you into things that you don't want to do. It goes back to boundaries. You're going to be setting boundaries. Again, you're returning to your natural instincts. And I also see that your intuition is going to grow or become stronger, I should say. So let's go ahead and get into the cards. So we have Tower Moment, changes. We have birth of a child, happiness at home, improvements, and success. We have someone is untrustworthy, broken promises. We have new job or travel, unexpected romance. We have an admirer, achievements in love or work. We have be careful, deceit, and betrayal. We have good luck, wealth, good news about money. We have an obstacle that turns out for the best. So with these cards, I feel like for a lot of you, you've gone through this tower moment, and this tower moment was for the best. So like I said, things have been collapsing, so new growth could be possible. And with this possible birth of a child, that could be a literal birth of a child, or it could just mean that you have planted seeds and these seeds are about to blossom. Like I said before, you are coming into this new change, this new way of living, and it's going to bring more happiness into your home. It's going to bring improvements. It's going to bring success. And with this, someone is untrustworthy, broken promises. Like I said before, your intuition is going to grow. So you're going to be able to spot these people when they're being untrustworthy. You're going to be able to sense whether people are being truthful or deceitful. And we also have this be careful, deceit, and betrayal. So there are going to be people that are going to try to test your boundaries. They are going to try to persuade you into things that are not aligned with what you want to do. So keep your boundaries up. They have no power over you. So keep those boundaries up and stand in your power. We have new job, travel, unexpected romance. So for some of you, this may be an unexpected romance, or I'm also getting that you are going to find a newfound love for yourself. You're going to have a new relationship for yourself, this self-love that's going to blossom. And because of this, you're going to have a lot of admirers. You're going to be going into a new glow. You're going to be glowing up. Like I said, you're going to be finding your own style. You're just going to be this light. So you're going to have a lot of good luck. You're going to have money coming in. You're going to have good news about money coming in. And then we have an obstacle that turns out for the best. So things that have happened in your past that may have felt like an obstacle, these tower moments, they're bringing in change that is for the best. So that's all I have for your messages, pile 2. Let's go ahead and see. I did pull a self-care card for you, and we have write a gratitude list. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Write down the things, or even, meditate on some of the things that you are grateful for, because that's going to help bring more beauty, more abundance, more health, more wealth into your life. So, right now, really, as you're getting down to the basics, as you're, stripping away these things that no longer serve you, so you can have fun and be more creative and, come into yourself. Like I said, you're going to be reinventing yourself. So just write a list of everything that you're grateful for, or again, you can meditate on it. And like I said, you're just going to start to see like how beautiful your life is, and it's just going to attract more beauty into your life. So that is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, I would love it if you would give me a like, and if you like me as a reader, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can see more readings like this. And also, if you like this reading and you want to leave a comment, let me know how this reading resonated. If you feel called, you don't have to, but I do love to read the comments. And last, if you do like the decks that I all I will link them in the description box below. I am also an affiliate for a bookshop. So I do have all my cards that I use in my bookshop affiliate link. So I will link that in the description box. Basically, it's a site that supports small local bookshops, and it also helps support my channel when you purchase through my affiliate link. So if you like any of my decks, I will link them through my affiliate link and let you know which ones I use in this reading. And also in my bookshop, I also have links to books that I enjoy and different spiritual books, self-care books, skincare books. So if any of that interests you and you want to see some of the books that I like personally, go ahead and check them out. I also have like a lot of fiction and a lot of fun books to read as well. So that is all I have. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading.